Hey guys, how are you? My name is Anna and welcome to today's video. Today I bring to you September favorites. I can't believe the month of September already flew by. It seems like only yesterday it was summer, so it's completely crazy, but just a few of the items that I've been loving within the last month. It's not too many. I just truly wanted to bring the items that I've been using and loving and sharing it with you. So let's just get started. The first items are a few quick makeup items. So I've hopped very late on the Refi primer train, but I've been loving it throughout summer and throughout all of September. It's still hot outside, you know, you want your makeup to stay even if you're sweaty. So this has been a really great primer. Along with that, this Peter Thomas Roth mineral sunscreen. It's like a tinted sunscreen. Has been my go-to for literally everything. I don't even use foundation or concealer or anything anymore. All I use is this. It's SPF 45, so you get the SPF and then it also smooths out your face, makes it one color. It's like minimum coverage, it hides the blemishes, it's lightweight, it's great. I've been using it every single day and my face is glowy and beautiful and perfect, if I do say so myself. Then I also am late on the Urban Decay Ultra Matte Spray. This is like the smaller bottle that's on the checkout line when you're in Sephora. But I've been wearing it all the time. It's just like a makeup setting spray and my makeup has not been budging. So nice. And then this one I got as a gift. It's the Lifter Gloss by Maybelline. And it's in the shade 003 Moon. And I'm not joking. Every single time I have worn this, every time someone asks me if I got my lips done, or like if I post a picture on Instagram, people are DMing me like, oh, your lips look so good, like as if I got them done, but really I haven't. It's all the lip gloss. I'm not usually a fan of lip gloss, but I've really been loving this one. So this isn't makeup, but I have been loving Native deodorant. I feel like I've heard a lot about it before, but people were saying like, oh, because it's more like of a natural formula, sometimes you still smell when using it or something. Guys, I don't know. This instantly worked on me. I feel like all the other deodorants, like Secret, Degree, all of those, stopped working on me. Like I would literally come home and my husband would be like, did you put on deodorant today? Which I do. I never leave the house without it. So he bought me this one to try. And I know it's $13, which like I cannot fathom spending that much money on a deodorant, but it works. And now my husband uses Native deodorant as well because he's so obsessed with it, but it truly works and it smells so good and it's long lasting, and this is honestly the only deodorant I'll be using from now on. Okay, next is this outfit I'm wearing here. Let me show you. So I have been loving this romper. I originally wanted it to be a loose fit, but the baby bump is preventing that a little bit, so it's a little bit tighter, but it's okay. It was honestly only like $35-ish in Amazon. It's a dupe for the Free People one. I don't think I would ever spend $100 on this, but it's amazing quality. I've been honestly wearing it every single day. It's warm, but it's shorts, so like for those September days where the morning is cold and then the afternoon is really hot, this is the perfect outfit. And then I have this linen Amazon set, which I wore a lot in the beginning of September, but honestly now it might be a little bit too tight on my bump, but I will try it on for you guys. I just honestly, my bump really grew within like the last week and a half, so we'll see how that fits. And then of course the viral Amazon set that I've been loving. Been wearing it every day. It's so nice to lounge at home, but also if you want to leave the house, you look put together. Next item is this. I'll be perfectly honest, I should have returned this only because I have a toddler, okay? And this is glass. And the lid isn't like a screw on, like it just, you know, goes on, which is like a perfect recipe for disaster with a toddler because it truly is glass and there's no screw on. But for all the aesthetically pleasing, loving girlies out there, this is so nice. It's like this ribbed glass with a glass straw. So the times when my daughter's sleeping, I whip this out for my water, iced coffee or something so I can feel a little bit fancy. And there's no way it is ever out when she's awake because she loves drinking my drinks, which is fine, but she will drop this 110%. For the next item, speaking of my daughter, these mosquito repellent patches, it's not just for kids, but I will say it's very beneficial if you do have children. I use it as well. My husband uses it for himself as well. So basically, instead of bug spray, it's these, what's that? Citronella. Yeah, you can really smell it. So basically, it's just these little like circle stickers. And depending on how, like the weight, up to 40 pounds, you can use 2 patches, and then for adults you use 4. And you put it like on the back of your kid's shirt or in the like next to their limbs, so you can put like 2 next to your arms and 2 next to your legs, and it's supposed to repel mosquitoes. Honestly guys, it works so well. We use them all throughout summer, and since it's fall in our area, there's still so many mosquitoes out, especially in the evening. So this is really great. Not that I really care, we use bug spray all the time too. It's just, I feel like this is a better option when you have smaller kids. I got the cheapest one on Amazon that I could find. There's so many companies out there. If your kids like stickers, they have ones with like different designs and shapes and stuff. So I feel like that will entice them to let you put that on their clothing. Just got like plain cheap ones. So the next favorite is so cute. It's a Polaroid photo album. I wonder if you can see the photo, but we already had our gender reveal last weekend, and I had a Polaroid out and I had people take pictures of themselves and write a little message to the baby. I use Polaroid a lot, and what ends up happening is the pictures are just all over the house. They're not in any designated area, and it's such special memories. So I finally decided to get an album that stores all of like the Polaroids, and like our guests could write a message, and I feel like it's such a cute way, you know, to keep hold of the memories. So the first page, it's kind of hard to show in camera, but we have me, my husband, my daughter, and it was very bright outside, so the pictures, honestly, you know, sometimes on Polaroid they don't come out the best when it's too bright out. Here's like some of the dessert that we had, my daughter again. And it was nice because our guests wrote messages for the baby and their guesses on whether they think it's going to be a boy or a girl. And as my pregnancy goes on, I'm going to add more and more photos. Like I have this photo over here. I'm trying to document the bump. So that was at 17 weeks. So I'm just gonna add that right into the book. And again, it was so cheap. I think it was like $10. A bunch of different colors. And this is the one I decided to get because I really wanted to be able to write little messages next to the pictures to either write the date or what the event was going on. All of my photo albums that my mom kept for us, she always wrote like what the occasion was, or you know, who was with us. And I feel like it's so special because we're so technology based and all of our photos are on our iPhones. I feel like we don't have something like tangible anymore, and there's just something so much more special about being able to hold a book and flip it and stuff. Okay, for this next item, if you ever in your life ever ask me, Anna, what's one thing I should get on like Black Friday or on Amazon Prime Day, I will always, literally always say a Kindle. I love Kindle, love it, especially in the summer when you're at the beach, the sun is glaring, perfect to read. At night when your husband's sleeping, perfect to read. It's just so easy, it's so little, it's so convenient. If you want a book right now, but you don't want to drive to the store, done. And the book I wanted to talk about that I read on Kindle was actually, I got Instagram influenced. I don't like being Instagram influenced into reading certain books, but this book I was like, you know what, I'll try. And it's Fourth Wing. I forget who the author is. Let me check. So Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarrow. I loved it. It's also kind of like an easier read, but not really, because it's like fantasy in a way. There's like dragons and stuff, so, but I loved it, and I can't wait for the new one to come out in November. I absolutely loved it. I loved it. You should go read it. I can't wait. And if they ever do make it a movie, I hope they don't ruin it. I really hope they don't ruin it. Okay, I think I have 2 items left, and these are cleaning items. This thing, I'm gonna try to get a clip of me using it, but basically if you have a dog and a Dyson, this is a must-have. So you attach this to your Dyson, and I think it comes with a converter as well because there are different types of Dysons. You push it and these bristles come out, like those regular dog brush bristles, and you plug this into your Dyson, so it's a vacuum, it's sucking, and you're brushing your dog at the same time. And then when you let go, all the hair comes off. My dog is not scared of vacuums, so it's very easy to use on him, and it actually works really great. So definitely recommend. And the last item I have is this mop thing. My daughter threw so much stuff in here, but basically it comes with this mop, and this is the top of it. There's a wash and a dry. So in the wash, you put your, like the pine sol or whatever it is you use in water. You stick the mop in there. You get it all wet and soapy. And then you put it through the dry so that like it squeezes out all the excess water. And then you go and you mop your floors. And then when this sponge gets dirty, you just put it back in the wash. Shake it around a little bit. And this bucket is really like aesthetically pleasing, so I just keep it out because it's just white and plain, so why not? So honestly, that's it. I don't really have any more items to show. It's been kind of a busy, crazy month. I feel like it has went by so quick, but these are just the items that I've really been loving and I wanted to share with you. So I'm gonna go on and try on some of these clothes to give you a better look. Everything will be linked down below, so definitely go check it out. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.